Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're diving back into Lovely Writer. We're diving into episode 9. And y'all, there was so many shenanigans that happened at the end of episode 8. Oi, like, flipped the script and went super duper Saiyan stalker on Sib and Nub, or no, they're the same person, on Sib and Jean, and I'm like, Lord Jesus, and Jean and Sib were having whatever argument outside the bathroom, and I'm like, Lord, I don't know what is going on. And then there was Tiffy and Tom, and like there was just shenanigans all over the place. So we're gonna dive in and see what happens. I may have to split this reaction into 2 parts, just because normally whenever I react to Lovely Writer, I've mentioned a couple of times that this is one of the series that gives like a strict time limit on how much of the episode you're allowed to feature in your reactions, and I'm only allowed to feature 40 minutes into the episode in the reaction, which I'm like, okay, that's cool, that's fine. And then with other episodes, like some of the longer ones, I've had some difficulty chopping it down, but I eventually get it down there. But you know, it's tough. I always have trouble deciding what's important, what's not important, and then I try to keep stuff in case people are watching the episode for the first time, so that they can still get a general idea of what's happening, even if they're not getting every single minute detail that might be happening in the episode. So it's tough for me to do, but this is easily the longest episode of the series. All 4 parts together, I think, come up to like 88 or 89 minutes. So if I'm only allowed to use 40 minutes of it, that means that I have to cut out over half of the episode, which is going to be incredibly difficult for me, because to me, everything is important. So I will try. I will try to make it one video and crop it down to 40 minutes of footage, but you know, I don't know if I can. So I might just have to split it into 2 videos and cut each video down to, you know, below 40 minutes, maybe like 30, 35, something like that. And we'll see. I'm gonna try, but we'll find out. So if you only get half of the episode in this, y'all know what happened, and y'all know why. The next half will be coming out soon, if that's the case. If not, then enjoy this one full video, and y'all know where to find the full thing. Anyway, so we're gonna dive on in and just see where the things go. Maybe.
กินแค่นั้นอ่ะอิ่มเหรอครับ
เฮ้ย พี่หนึ่งเขาอยากให้เราบอกเรื่องของเรากับพ่อแม่
ถ้าจีนยังไม่พร้อมอ่ะผมรอได้นะ
พี่น้ำสิบคะขอถ่ายรูปคู่กับพี่เอ๋ยนิดนึงได้ไหมคะ
แป๊บนึงได้ไหมคะ พอดีจะถ่ายกับพี่จีนกับพี่น้ำสิบอยู่อะค่ะ
พี่จีนชอบสิบร้ายเหมือนกันนะพี่จีน
อยากเล่นไร้สาระให้มึงมากนะ
ไม่ได้เล่นนะ นี่เอาจริงเลยอะ
ใครวะ
The shenanigans interrupted my ramen or whatever I was making. What did that say? What did Jean's message say?
ใครวะ เอ้าแอบใจกูอีก
Child, what games are you playing? There's nothing about you and Sip for me to know. You got some crush that you can't let go of, and he wants something to do with you. I don't know what else there is to... Lord. Girl. Girl. Like, I know I got some whatever complicated family, whatever, but that don't make him impervious to me getting out my knife and want to cut a bitch, okay? was like, I am in the midst of my relationship with my fine ass man. The last thing I need is you trying to step up into this ruining things, okay? That being said, Bruce, who's the actor playing him, doing an amazing job. I don't know if I feel like I may have complimented him at some point. I may not have, so I'm doing it now. Actor doing an amazing job because the character makes me feel all kinds of things. All spectrum of things.
กะแล้วอะว่าพี่จีนต้องมาจริงๆด้วย
What if I
ทานเลยไหม
didn't?
ครับเดี๋ยวเลี้ยงเองนะ
I'm good, thanks.
ไม่เป็นไรครับ ต้องจ่ายเงินเถอะเดี๋ยวพี่ไปส่ง
พี่จีนจะรีบไปไหนครับไหนๆก็ออกมาแล้ว อยู่ด้วยกันก่อนนะครับ
มีอะไรก็ไปคุยกันบนรถก็ได้ครับ
โทษนะครับ มี 52 2 แก้วครับพี่ ขอแบบพิเศษเลยนะครับ
Okay, so you're thirsty because you're drinking 2 glasses because I already said I didn't want anything.
เดี๋ยวก่อนสิครับพี่จีน เรามาคุยกันให้จบดีกว่าเนาะ
That's why I came. So you gonna talk or do I need to go home?
ก็ได้ครับ รีบคุยจะได้รีบกลับ
นี่พี่จีนชอบ10จริงๆใช่ไหมครับ
Yes, we're in a relationship right now.
ชอบจริงๆใช่ไหม
No, I've been faking it this whole time.
พี่จีนชอบ10จริงๆด้วยอะ
Yes.
ก็พอดูออกนะครับว่า
I mean, that's been fairly obvious since day one. He's made no secrets about that.
นี่ต้องดื่มไปเยอะแค่ไหนแล้วเนี่ย
เป็นห่วงเลยเหรอครับ
I mean, you're a little crazy, so yes, kind of.
ก็เยอะอยู่นะครับ คือผู้ชายที่ส่งรูปให้พี่จีนดูก่อนหน้าเนี่ยเขาเป็นคนเลี้ยงก็ไม่อยากขัด
เขาไปไหนแล้วล่ะครับ แล้วนี่น้องไม่ไปงานเลี้ยงของช่องเหรอ
ก็ไม่รู้เหมือนกันครับ จริงๆไม่ค่อยได้สนใจอะไรเท่าไหร่ คือสนใจแต่พี่จีนอะ
Yo.
นี่น้องเป็นเกย์จริงๆเหรอ
Child.
นี่พี่คิดว่ามันเป็นการแสดงเหรอครับ
I don't know because you keep flipping the script like 17 times. Like you're too unpredictable. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
คือไม่ได้ชอบผู้หญิงอะแล้วอีกอย่างว่าน่ารักกับผู้หญิงอีกนะ
Okay. I guess, sure.
พี่จีนทำหน้าตาตลกจัง
Yes, I'm confused as fuck.
ขอB52อีกแก้วนึงนะครับ
พอเถอะครับน้อง
ไม่ต้องห่วงแล้วครับ คอแข็ง
Girl, I think you're already there. Okay.
นี่แค่มือเองเอ๋ยดื่มของเอ๋ยหมดแล้วแต่นี่พี่จีนยังไม่ดื่มที่เอ๋ยสั่งให้เลยนะครับทำแบบนี้คนให้เขาเสียน้ำใจแย่นะ
Well, it's fine. Let his feelings get hurt.
นี่พี่จีนทำหน้าตา
I don't know what the hell's in this drink. You said make it special. I don't know what code you got for the damn
ที่น่ารัก
bartender.
อะมันน้องเอ๋ยไม่ใช่เหรอ เมื่อกี้ยังพูดอยู่เลยนะครับ
ถ้าพี่จีนไม่น่ารัก นับ10จะชอบเหรอครับเอ๋ยอิจฉาพี่จีนจัง มีแต่คนรัก ไม่เห็นมีใครสนใจเอ๋ยบ้างเลย
ไม่จริงนะครับ
Tiffy cares about you.
แฟนคลับน้องเอ๋ยก็เยอะแยะ
I'm pretty sure Mock might care about you.
นี่พี่จะบอกว่าเอ๋ยยังมีครอบครัวยังมีพ่อแม่อยู่เหรอครับ ไม่มีใครสนใจเอ๋ยหรอก เอ๋ยอิจฉาพี่จีนจัง อยากเกลียดพี่ แต่ก็เกลียดไม่ลง
Who could?
จีนใจดีเกินไป
Girl, you better back the fuck up.
และที่พี่จีนออกมาหาเอ๋ยเนี่ยเพราะเห็นว่าเอ๋ยออกมาดื่มคนเดียว พี่จีนเป็นห่วงเอ๋ยใช่ไหมครับ
เปล่า
No, you said you wanted to talk about you and Sib.
พี่จีน
Girl?
น้องเอ๋ยน้องเอ๋ยนั่งดีๆก่อนครับ พี่ไม่อยู่ไม่ไหวนะ
Child?
พี่จีนใจดีแบบเนี้ย
Yes, I am. Now don't make
จี
me
นจะ
that.
ไม่รังเกียจเอ๋ยใช่ไหมครับ
Oh, you want to bet? I'm nice, so make me nicely kick you in the nuts, sir. Also, please don't throw up.
เอ๋ยหยุด
พี่จีนเลิกชอบสิแล้วมาชอบเอ๋ยดีกว่า
Oh, sure, okay.
เอ๋ยน่ารักนะ
Now that you've said that,
พี่
you've.
คงงอนเรื่องนี้
What was I thinking? Thank you for showing me the error of my ways. Sib, gone. I mean, I'm very happy for you, but
น้องเอ๋ยเลิกแกล้งพี่ได้แล้วครับ พี่อยากกลับบ้านแล้วอ่ะ เราเมาขนาดเนี้ยคุยกันไม่รู้เรื่องหรอก
ไม่ต้องกลับหรอกนะครับ คืนเนี้ยอยู่กับเอ๋ยนะ
no, I don't think I will.
ครับพี่จีน
I don't think I will, sir. I mean, are you staying in the hotel? Because I will gladly walk you up to your room right now. If you need to go home, I'll call you an Uber or a taxi or something. I'll call you a gigolo, whatever you need, babe, but I'm not the one. Try Jesus, don't try me. Now, I'm hoping that Sib is not going to get upset at Jean right now
เดี๋ยว
for
ก่อนสิครับ
almost letting that happen just now.
นี่พี่จีนยังไม่ได้ดื่มแก้วที่เอ๋ยสั่งให้เลยนะ ใจร้ายจัง ยังไงก็ช่วยดื่มให้กับคืนนี้ของเราสองคนหน่อยนะครับ
mansion. Girl. See, it's incredible because they take you from
จะทำอะไรอีกเอ่ยจะไปไหน
กูจะกลับบ้านทำไมมึงยุ่งจังวะ
กูรู้นะว่ามึงจะทำอะไรอ่ะ
ก็รู้แล้วจะถามทำไม
กูไม่ได้จะถาม กูแค่จะมาเตือนสติมึง กูไม่อยากให้มึงเป็นคนแบบนี้
กูไม่อยากให้มึงเป็นคนแบบนี้ มึงคิดว่าตัวเองฉลาดนักเหรอ
มึงชอบพี่จีนใช่ปะ
มึงอยากฟังมากใช่ปะกูชอบเขา พอใจยัง ทีนี้มึงเลิกเสือกเรื่องของกูได้หรือยัง
มึงรู้ตัวไหมมึงทำอะไรลงไปอ่ะ คนดีๆที่ไหนเขาทำกันแบบนี้วะ มึงก็
แล้ว
รู้
ทำไม
ไม่
ต้
ใช่
องเป็นคนดีด้วย เป็นคนดีแล้วมันได้อะไร มึงตอบกูดิ
มึงคิดว่ามึงทำแบบนี้มึงจะมีความสุขจริงเหรอ
แล้วคนอย่างกูอะควรจะมีความสุขตอนไหนเหรอหมอก กูไม่เคยได้ทำอะไรตามใจเลยอะแม้กระทั่งตอนเนี้ย
ถ้ามึงไม่คิดบ้างเหรอว่าที่มึงทำอ่ะมันทำให้คนอื่นเขาเดือดร้อน
แล้วคนอื่นเขาเคยสนใจกูบ้างไหมล่ะ เขาเคยแคร์ไหมว่ากูจะรู้สึกยังไง มึงก็รู้นี่ มึงรู้มาตลอดอะ
เอ๋ยมึงจะทำตัว
มึงหยุดยุ่งเรื่องของกูสักที
แต่กู
พอเหอะ ให้มันจบแค่นี้แหละ กูรำคาญ ปล่อย กูบอกให้ปล่อยไง ปล่อย กูบอกให้ปล่อยไง ปล่อย
baby,
กูบอก กูบอกให้ปล่อยไง มึงอย่าทำตัว
baby.
เหมือนพ่อแม่กูได้ปะทำไมมึงต้องยุ่งเรื่องของกูตลอดด้วยวะ
Because I love you.
จะสอนอะไรกูนักหนา
Because I love you.
ให้กูมีชีวิตแบบที่กูอยากมีไม่ได้เหรอไง
เอ๋ยกูอยากให้
มึงอยากให้กูเป็นคนดี กูขอถามมึงจริงๆเถอะ กูเลวขนาดนั้นเลยเหรอวะ กูขอโทษนะเว้ย แต่กูดีกว่านี้แล้วไม่ได้จริงๆ มึงก็เห็นนี่ว่ากูพยายามอะ กูพยายามแล้วจริงๆนะ
กูก็พยายามแล้วเหมือนกัน
พยายามอะไร
พยายามให้มึงสนใจกูไง
That's what I'm saying. I love you, girl.
มึงก็ไม่น่าจะโง่ขนาดไม่รู้ว่ากูชอบมึงใช่ปะ
I've been clocking it since like episode
ไม่
5.
มีใครแคร์มึง ไม่มีใครสนใจมึง กูไงเอ๋ยที่แคร์มึง กูไงที่สนใจมึง
กูรู้มาตั้งนานแล้ว
งั้นมึงก็น่าจะรู้แล้วใช่ไหมว่าทำไมกูถึงทำแบบนี้ กูเป็นห่วงมึงจริงๆนะเอ๋ย
แต่ยังไงมึงก็ต้องออกไปจากชีวิตของกูซะ กูขอร้อง กูขอร้องนะหมอก
ทำไมวะเอ๋ย
เพราะกูไม่ได้ชอบมึงไง
I mean, if we're that simple, you'd leave Sib and Jean alone.
กูก็ไม่อยากเกลียดมึงด้วยมึงรู้ใช่ไหมว่าถ้ามึงยังไม่หยุดทำแบบเนี้ยกูจะเกลียดมึงเหมือนที่กูเกลียดพ่อแม่กู
I mean, it have to be that way.
กูไม่อยากให้มันเป็นแบบนั้นด้วย
Poor baby. Damn. Just like I was about to say before that happened, they took me from hating everything this character was doing to feeling sorry and sympathetic from him in like the drop of a hat. Like, Lord.
ผมควรจะทำยังไงกับคุณจีนดีเนี่ย รู้ไหมว่าตัวเองทำอะไรผิดรู้
ผิดที่ไปยุ่งกับน้องเอ๋ย
ไม่ใช่ครับ ผิด ที่ทำให้ผมเป็นห่วงต่างหาก
ตอนแรกโอกาสจะไปแป๊บเดียว ไม่คิดว่ามันจะนานขนาดเนี้ยกูขอโทษ
จีนรู้ไหม นอกจากผมจะห่วงคุณจีนแล้ว ผมยังห่วงอีกด้วย
Mm-hmm. I've noticed.
กูถามอะไรมึงหน่อยได้ปะพ่อเอ๋ยชอบมึง ก็เลยมาแกล้งกูนะ กูไม่เห็นเข้าใจเลยวะ
คุณจีนไม่ต้องห่วงหรอกนะครับ เอ๋ยไม่ได้ชอบผมหรอก
มึงจะรู้ได้ไง
จริงๆ ผมก็ไม่ได้สนิท
I know, I've been saying it all fucking series.
แต่ก็รู้ว่าเราชอบอะไรคล้ายๆกัน
อะไรคล้ายๆกัน
Okay.
คุณจีนไงครับ
Okay.
เอ๋ยไม่ได้ชอบผมหรอกจะชอบคุณจีนเหมือนผมต่างหาก
ฮะ
Okay.
งั้นเดี๋ยวผมโทรตามคนไปรับรถคุณจีนที่โรงแรมก่อนอย่าหนีไปไหนนะครับ
Get you a man that looks at you the way Sib looks at Gene. But okay. So I had those thoughts way back when in like the earlier episodes because I wasn't sure if Oi had feelings for Sib or had feelings for Gene or had feelings for both or what it was. Like he kept focusing his attention on Sib. But there are times when Gene and him were alone where I'm like, okay, I could see this maybe being a friendship or something going on.
ถ้าลุงทศไปถึงแล้ว ติดต่อพนักงานได้เลยครับ
Hold on, go back,
Couple
go back,
more,
go back, go back, go back, hold up. Went too far, too fast. Oh, with Viagra. Girl? Girl? Child? You better send Oi a thank you text, Lord. Jesus. Okay, let's just see how this plays out. I'll talk in a minute.
ถ้าลุงทศไปถึงแล้ว ติดต่อพนักงานได้เลยครับ ขอบคุณมากนะครับ
I I mean, it is not that big a deal that we need this intense, like, suspenseful music with the orchestra behind it. Like, it's not that big a deal. It's just some Viagra, girl. Like, because, like, from my understanding, Viagra doesn't, like, make you, like, sexually aggressive or like, oh my god, I need to have sex. It just makes the blood flow. So you're standing at attention, but like guys stand at attention all the damn time. Like that don't mean a damn thing. Just go to bed. You don't have to do anything just because you're standing at attention. So like spiking to the Viagra is not really a, unless like Viagra is going to complicate some other medication or something he got going on. But like if we're just worried about the blood flow and well, okay, whatever. Just tell Sib to go to bed. Sleep it off. I didn't see him put anything in the shot, so does that mean that the bartender was spiking drinks with Viagra? If so, I feel like this bartender should be fired for, even if it is just Viagra, still spiking people's drinks, because he don't know what medical condition he might have had. Child. Lord, and he's switching emotions at like the drop of a hat. He's sad looking at his phone. He's stoic grabbing his glass of wine. He's pissed off here. Like, he is an emotional roller coaster all in himself. Lord, he is too complex. And then we had Tiffy and Tom. Jesus. Girl, he just drinking water. Calm down. He a little thirsty, he a little parched. It's okay. Let him drink his water.
ร้อนนะคุณจีนว่าไหม
มึงก็แบบนั้นสิ เฮ้ยเดี๋ยวอาบน้ำเย็นนะจะได้หายร้อน
แต่ผมชอบอ่างน้ำอุ่นมากกว่า
ไม่ได้ คืออาบน้ำเย็นมันดีกว่าจริงๆนะเว้ย เวลาอาบน้ำเย็น
I have heard that.
กระชับขึ้น เนี่ย หมอเขาแนะนำกูมาเลย
I haven't heard that.
พูดถึงไม่ค่อยชอบ
I would imagine the hot showers would open up your pores. The cold
เหรอครับ
showers I heard are good for like
ก็ได้
circulation or something. I don't remember. Or starting off warm and then ending like the last few minutes cold. I forget. I don't do it because I don't like cold water. But I have read that cold showers are good for something. Other than just icing it down. Jesus.
คุณจีน เฮ้ย
I mean, I see the Viagra hasn't taken effect yet.
ก็ไม่เร็วนะครับ ปกติ คุณจีนก็รีบไปอาบต่อเถอะครับ
I mean, why don't you take the laptop with you so he doesn't see what the hell you're looking at? See, this is why I mean, I don't look up just about anything on my laptop. I just whip out my phone so I can do. If I need to take my phone with me to the bathroom, fine, I'll take it with me to the bathroom so you can't go looking through my phone and see what I'm looking at. Also, private browser. Like, also put a fucking password on your laptop. Like, if you didn't want him to see, there's lots of ways to have gone about this situation, Gene. So now he's just gonna play into it.
มึงยังร้อนอยู่อีกเหรอ
ครับ ยังไม่หายร้อนเลยอะ
Ain't that the damn truth?
งั้นไปโรงพยาบาลกัน
ไปโรงพยาบาลทำไมล่ะครับ คุณจีนเป็นอะไรเหรอ
Just because I'm warm, I need to go to the
กูไม่
hospital?
ได้เป็นไร
Big girl?
มึงน่ะแผลเราปะเนี่ย ผมไม่เคยแพ้ครับ
You better whisper sensually in his ear, girl. I've never been allergic to it.
มึงโอเคปะเนี่ย ผมก็ไม่รู้เหมือนกัน ผมเป็นอะไร
See, this is why you should do things on your phone where you gotta lock. So you don't get teased and tricked like this. That gene is too pure for this world.
ทำยังไงดีครับ เดี๋ยวกูไปเอาน้ำให้
Yes, Daddy. Grab me by the fucking face. Mm-hmm.
มึงจะทำอะไร ผมก็ไม่รู้เหมือนกันครับ
Y'all better fucking kiss?
ไอ้สิใจเย็นก่อนนะ
He's the girl about calm that shit down.
ใจเย็นนะ
Mm-hmm.
มึงตั้งสติก่อนนะ
I don't think straight is what he's trying to think. He's thinking very gay right now.
สิบ
จะไปไหนเหรอครับ
มึงอย่าเพิ่งเข้ามานะ มึงใจเย็น ใจเย็นนะหายใจช้าๆมึงมีสติหน่อยสิ
It is adorable. He is adorable and too pure for this world.
ตั้งสติก่อนไอ้สัตว์อย่ามาใจเย็นมึงอย่าเพิ่งเข้ามา มึงอย่าเพิ่งเข้ามา มึงใจเย็นใจเย็นไอ้สิบเย็นนะไอ้สิบมึงอย่าเข้ามานะไอ้สิบ
Come on, Gene, you know better. You know he's my king and consent. He ain't gonna do nothing.
ไอ้สิบมึงหายใจช้าๆนะ
Oh, he wants to take it slow and deep. I'm sure he does. God, all this deep breathing got me feeling some type of way. Oh, girl, yes. Throw me down. Throw me down, Daddy. Praise Jesus. Oh, mouth. Lord Jesus. Girl. I don't know if Oi spiked his drink or my drink, Lord. Girl.
แล้วแบบเนี้ยดีขึ้นไหม
The Viagra didn't take effect before. It's in effect now.
คุณจีนไม่ต้องฝืนทำอะไรแบบนี้ก็ได้นะครับ
กูไม่ได้ฝืน มึงก็น่าจะรู้นี่ว่ากูคิดไงอะ
คิดยังไงเหรอครับ
ชอบ
อะไรนะครับ
ชอบ
ฮะ
ก็ชอบไง พอใจยัง
I am. I'm very satisfied.
ผมก็ชอบคุณจีนเหมือนกันนะครับ
We know that. I mean, we go back to the other angle, but this cute little booty. We can. Okay, we can stick to this angle for right now. It's this. Child. Girl, you better throw me down, flip it, and reverse it.
ถ้าคุณจีนยังไม่พร้อม ผมรอได้นะครับ
See, that's how he gets me to give it up right then, right there. King consent. Take it. Bitch. He said, take it, Daddy. Jesus. Praise Buddha. Praise Allah. Praise Lakshmi. Y'all got any other gods or patron saints? Put them down in the comments. Praise them too. Y'all so fucking cute. Girl, you survived. You're alive. How you feel? So you ain't going nowhere, girl.
จะไปไหนหรอครับ นอนต่อเถอะนะ ยังเช้าอยู่เลย
วันนี้มึงไม่ไปมอ
วันนี้วันอาทิตย์ครับ ผมอยู่จีนได้ทั้งวันเลย
Girl, don't you be saying this romantic shit to me.
ปล่อย จะไปเข้าห้องน้
Oh, praise Jesus.
ไอ้สิบอย่าปล่อย
รู้ว่าจีนยังเจ็บอยู่ เดี๋ยวผมพาไปเองครับ
Bitch. He said, I tore that shit up last night.
ปล่อย
Also, like, why'd y'all put clothes back on after the sexy time? Like, that's just rude and disrespectful as far as I'm concerned.
ผมทำอะไรครับ
กูไม่ชอบที่มึงต้องทำอะไรขนาดเนี้ย
ก็ผมอยากดูแลจีนนี่ครับ ที่เมื่อคืนอ่ะ จีนยังทำเพื่อผมเลยนี่
Oh, tell me more.
ผมรู้นะว่าที่จีนยอมทำแบบนั้นเนี่ยมันไม่ใช่เรื่องง่าย และจีนก็คงเจ็บมากเลยใช่ไหม
I mean, not a little bit, but not if you did it right. If you were kind and gentle and loving, and you nibbled on my ear during the.
ขอบคุณเหมือนกันนะ ที่เข้าใจกูอะ เดี๋ยว
เป็นอะไรหรือเปล่าครับ
กู ขอแปรงฟันก่อนได้ปะ
Fair. Completely valid.
กูไม่มั่นใจนี่
อ่ะ ผมมีแป้งสีฟันเหลืออยู่อ่ะ
That's a completely valid concern. It might be romance and love, whatever, and all that kind of stuff, but morning breath is still morning breath. So, I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you, Gene. Hashtag product placement.
ก็แปรงด้วยดิ
Hashtag product placement. At least they put the label to camera this time.
นี่มันแปรงแบบเดียวที่ห้องกูเลยนี่
I'm sure it
ใช่
is.
ครับ แต่คนละรุ่นกัน รุ่นนี้ของแปรงจะบาง ทำความสะอาดได้มากกว่า
Oh, does
ซื้
it?
อมาไว้ใช้กับจีนเลยนะ
I'm sure you did.
แปรงกันเลยครับ
They get better at this product placement, I tell you.
ขำอะไร
If y'all want to be in a good, lasting, romantic relationship, then you make sure you get this toothbrush
มอง
now.
อะไร
And y'all already know, I've said it a million times, I love Sib with this messy, just natural, unstyled hair. It's the most adorable thing. Okay. So yes, I think I am just going to make this a two-part reaction video. Because normally whenever I'm reacting to, well, any of these things that I have to like crop down to a certain amount of time, so like this, Manner of Death, We Best Love, and a couple others, like while I'm watching, I'm like taking mental notes of like, okay, this scene is cute, but there's not a lot as far as the main overarching plot of the episode that's happening here, so I could potentially cut this out, or I could trim this part down. This part is, but there's a lot of like silence or dead space happening in here, so I could probably cut out this, that, and the other. So I'm like mentally, trimming out the episode and then once I trim out those parts, when I'm editing it in post, I see how much of the episode I've actually cut out, and then how much I have left to cut out, and that's when I start like going through with a fine tooth comb. Okay, let me cut this, and no. But yeah, I can already tell that I'm gonna have enough trouble trying to trim these first two parts down, let alone whatever is about to happen in part 3 and part 4. So yes, this is gonna be a 2-part reaction. So the second half of this reaction will be up at some point, either tomorrow or later today or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna try to do like one part in the morning, one part in the evening, or one part in the evening, one part the next morning. We'll see how successful I am with that, but it'll be out relatively soon. But yes, let's talk about these first two parts, because a lot of stuff happened. Oh, I guess I can move this out of there. A lot of stuff happened. Lord. Part 1. And I feel like I said this similarly in the last episode, where the 4 parts of the episode felt like 4 completely different, just like they could have been 4 independent episodes all in themselves. Like, it felt like 4 self-contained little worlds. And here, similar kind of thing. Part 1 felt like its own world in comparison to part 2. So part 1, we had the continuation of the Oi storyline with the picture that was sent there to Jean. But then lo and behold, it wasn't actually Sib in the picture. It was just somebody who from behind looked kind of like Sib. And Oi was like, so are you going to come down here? We need to finish our talk, blah, 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 blah. So Jean took his ass down there and he was like, okay, we're going to finish this talk. Oi been drinking for a while. And Oi is not really... He's talking a lot without really saying much. And Jean's just to the point where it's like, okay, well, if we're not going to talk, I don't think you're sober enough to talk, so I'm just going to leave. And Oi just keeps trying to get him to stay. It's like, keeps just dangling this carrot, like, oh, I've got this information about me and Sib, and yes, don't you want to hear, don't you want to talk? Here, sit, have a drink. And then he starts, like, making moves on him and pushing up on him, so I'm like, okay. Is he just trying to seduce Jean away, or at least make it look like he's seducing Jean away from Sib to potentially break them up so that he can go for Sib? This was before, the revelation that he has feelings for Jean and not Sib. And I'm like, there's just all this mixed emotion. He's pressing up on him. And I'm like, girl, you need to back up. And Jean keeps pushing him off. Because, like, again, we've said it a number of times. Jean's very much an introverted personality type, but he's not a pushover. And he'll stand up for himself, and he'll tell you no when no means no. So, like, he kept pushing Oi off, and Oi's like, oh, but you're so nice, and you won't turn me away, or whatever it was he was saying, something along those lines. And Jean kept pushing him off, except for the very last time. And I was a little worried / not really disappointed, but, like, I don't know, felt a little off that very last time Jean still wasn't pushing him off. Like, Jean was, like, I don't feel like Jean was convinced that Oi was, had feelings for him or whatever, and, like, Jean was gonna, like, do anything with him. But the fact that he didn't try to stop him from moving in for that kiss that last moment, and it was only thing that kept them from kissing was the fact that Sib's hand ninja'd its ass right there in the middle between them. So I'm like, I was hoping that Sib wasn't going to feel some type of way about it and wasn't going to get upset at Jean about it, but also I could understand if he did get a little upset at Jean about it, because, like, from that perspective, Jean, I don't know how long Sib was there lingering and watching, but, like, if Sib had just gotten there and watched them, like, approach and then slipped his hand in between, as far as Sib's concerned, Jean wasn't fighting him off, and it's like, okay, well, why were you letting him get that close to you, girl? But that didn't happen. We didn't go down that route, and I'm kind of happy we didn't go down that route. I'm kind of happy Sib was just more understanding and just worried. And I liked the interaction that they had when they got back to the apartment. Don't know so much about the whole, you tell me everywhere you're going at all times, and I'll tell you everywhere I'm going at all times. I don't know how I feel about that, but, it's not my relationship. Y'all, whatever works for y'all, works for y'all. I'm not saying that you have to keep secrets from your partner, but, like, if I want to go to the fucking grocery store and then go to the gym, I don't feel like I need to announce that I'm going to the grocery store and the gym. And then if I'm at the grocery store and the gym and I decide, oh, you know what, I also think I need to go to the home improvement store or something, pick up some soil for my garden or whatever. I'm like, okay, I don't feel like I need to, like, text you, hey, I'm also going to the home improvement store. not saying that I have to keep secrets or anything like that. Like, yes, it's polite to let whoever you're living with, you're staying with, or your partner, whatever, know that, yeah, I'm going here, whatever, so you don't have to worry. But, like, I don't feel like I need to be under some sort of obligation. Like, I gotta make some promise that I gotta tell you every waking moment what I'm doing. Like, again, you know, whatever works for y'all. I don't think that's necessarily what Sib meant, but, like, that's how it, like, came off to me at first, hearing and reading it. But yeah, I love the interaction that they had in the kitchen, the conversation, and Sib just genuinely being like, no, I'm not upset that you were worried about Oi, I'm upset that you made me worry. And, you know, I only want to protect you, and, you know, I love you, blah, 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 blah. And, like, it was sweet. It was sweet conversation, and it made me enjoy their dynamic even more. Even more that we've gotten past all of the, you know, secrets and shenanigans from the earlier parts of the season, and, you know, why is he so obsessed with him, this, that, and the other. And it's like, now we're not trying to, like, you know, trick this person or convince this person to like us or to be in a relationship with us. Like, we're just in this adult relationship, and we're just exploring this healthy-ish adult relationship. And I'm like, you know what? I like this. It makes me feel similarly to, like, when I was reacting to History 3 Trapped, because I remember saying similar kind of things about how their dynamic, it just felt like a healthy relationship. It didn't feel like any drama or whatever that happened, like, in the respects of the relationship, always seemed like outside forces, you know, interacting within their relationship. It never felt like there was any drama or whatnot as a result of stuff that they did inside the relationship. And that's the kind of vibes I'm getting between them too. Like, all this drama is coming from the outside. It's Oi, it's this person, it's that. That's, like, you know, playing with outside forces, playing with the dynamics of the relationship. But when it comes to their actual relationship, them interacting with one another, I don't feel, now that everything's out in the open and they've, you know, set up the boundaries of their relationship, this, that, and the other, I don't necessarily feel like, you know, toxic, this, that, the other. I don't feel like the negativity emanating from their relationship outward. I feel like there's these outside forces that are, you know, trying to meddle with their relationship, but their actual relationship feels relatively healthy and good, and it's nice to see. So yeah, it was just nice to see that interaction with them in the kitchen. And then we saw what the intro to part 2 was. Oi sending the text like, hey, I spiked that shot with some Viagra, so have fun, girl, or good luck. And I'm like, child, but I sent Oi a thank you letter, a fruit basket, send him a strippergram, something to, like, thank you, girl, thank you for the favor, praise Jesus. But at least I would. But, you know, we know that Gene is a little neurotic and whatnot, and not quite ready for everything at all times. But we'll jump into part 2 yet. There's still a little bit of part 1 we gotta talk about, and that's Oi. Oi, girl. That is one complex ass character. I said it when we met him and his family, and I'll say it again. That is one complex ass character. Jesus. Just when, because, like, the entire series, anytime we've had interactions with him, I'm back and forth and do I like him? Do I not like him? Is he cool? Is he not cool? Is he harmless? I'm just back and forth. I don't know how to feel about him. And then, like, I discover certain things about him. I'm like, okay, that explains why he is acting the way he's acting. That explains why he's doing these things. That explains why he is the way he is. It doesn't excuse it. I'm not excusing a damn thing that he's done. Some of the stuff he's done has been so fucked up and messed up, but this doesn't excuse a damn thing. But it explains it. It makes me understand him more. And yes, he's not perfect. He is a flawed person. He's a flawed human being, but we're all flawed human beings. So he's just so complex and interesting. It's so interesting just to see such a complex person being brought to life so well. Again, Bruce, the actor, is doing amazing job taking me on this emotional roller coaster, this journey of hating him, loving him, feeling sorry for him. So, like, that's what I was saying. Like, when he was in the bar pressing up on Jean, I'm like, girl, you need to back the fuck up. You need to back up with a quickness. Yes, I'm a nice guy, and I will nicely and politely kick you in the nuts. I need you to back the fuck up. And I'm glad that that interaction, like once Sid finally got there and broke it up between the two of them, it didn't turn into anything bigger than it did. I like that Sid just came in, said no, gave him a look like, girl, we've talked about this. We've talked about this. We've talked about this. This is mine. I got my name on this, okay? Mine. Back the fuck up. And then he's like, Jean, you didn't have the drink that I bought you. That's so mean. And then Jean's like trying not to hurt his feelings any more than they already are. And he's trying to like, okay, well fine, I'll drink the fucking drink for you. And Sib's like, I don't trust this bitch. I don't trust him. Jean, you sit your ass right there. Let's go, Jean. And it didn't turn into anything. It very easily could have turned into like a screaming match, a fight, or something like that. But it didn't. Sib just came in, took his man, handled business like, bye. And left it at that. So I like that that didn't turn into anything bigger there. But yeah, in that moment, like, you're like, oi, dick move, and just manipulative, snaky manipulative, whatever. And then 30 seconds later, he's in the hallway with Mock. And it's just like, damn, now I'm feeling sad and sorry for him again. Like, damn, how you do that? How you take me from this feeling all the way over to this feeling in 2.5 seconds? Like, girl, damn. So now I'm feeling sorry for him. I'm feeling sorry for Muck. I don't know the complete history of what's going on between them, but Muck's clearly had whatever feelings for him for a very long time. Unrequited love. It sucks ass, y'all. It sucks. It sucks so hard. So Muck loves Oi, who loves Jean, who loves Sib. So we got a little love. It's not really a square, because if Sib loved Muck, then yes, it'd be four-way square, but it's just like a little opening, a love opening. Giggity. But yeah, we've just got like this little love cup. It's a love cup or something. Yeah, we got a little love cup or a little love open box between the four of them, and it's just like, damn, I guess it could just be a line. It doesn't have to go around. It could just be a love line. We got a love line. Whatever. We got a love shape of sorts. An unclosed love shape. And it's like, damn. So now I'm feeling sorry for Monk, because he's got these unrequited feelings, unrequited love, and Oi knows it. He's known that he's got these feelings for the longest, and I feel like Oi has some level of feelings towards him, but like he said, I need you to stop, because I don't want to hate you. I don't want to hate you like I do my parents, because I end up hating everybody like that. And I'm like, I don't want to hate you like that, which tells me if he doesn't want to hate him like that, there is some level of feeling there that he's trying to preserve, whether it's just a friendship or it's something more. There's something there that he wants to preserve, and he doesn't want to run the risk of ending up hating Monk. And it's just like, man, that entire interaction with them in the hallway was just like, I sat there like just silent for the majority of it, just like there's things I want to say, things going on in my head, but I'm like, I can't. I'm just so engrossed in what's happening here. I'm like, damn, this conversation is good. This conversation is amazing. This acting is amazing. Oh my God, will you just hug him? And then Muck is holding him by the wrists, and Oi's like, let me go. And he's like fighting him off. And I'm like, Muck, just hug him. And he's like, will you let me go? Will you stop treating me like my parents? And then poof, release. Those are the magic words. Like, I don't want you to see me in that same light that you see your parents. And it's just, this conversation just went back and forth. I'm like, oh man, yes, Oi's done some awful things, but like, I still want to see him have a happy ending. And that's the sign of just like a really well written, like, I won't know that I would call him a villain. He's like an antagonist in a sense. He's kind of, I guess, the main sort of antagonist in this that we've seen, aside from the slight sort of homophobia we've seen from Jean's dad, the couple instances that we've seen him in little flashbacks and whatnot. Yeah, aside from that, Oi seemed to be like the main antagonist in the series thus far. And that's just like the sign of a really good antagonist. Because, like, yes, we very easily could have written him as like some of the other characters. Like when I watched Ton Hon Chon Lati, and I forget what the ex-girlfriend's name was, but she was very much written as a antagonist that we're just supposed to hate. Like, we're not exploring her, there's no depth to her. She's an awful person and she does awful things because she's an awful person, and we're just supposed to hate her, and that's that. So we very easily could have gone that route, and Oi could have been that. He could have been that, but no, he is such a complex creature, and it's just like, damn. Y'all did so good with this character. Y'all did so fucking good. He is so interesting. Lord. Like, love him or hate him, you talk about him. He is interesting. He is an interesting character. He is an interesting little psychological evaluation you just want to dive into, and you just want to dig more into him. Like, why are you this way? Why are you this way? And why do I feel bad for you? Like, it's just incredible. Love it. Then we got to part 2, where Jean kept playing all these games because he's like, I haven't done any of the sexy time stuff before with a man. I don't know if he's done anything with a woman before, but I haven't done any sexy time stuff with a man before. And clearly, I'm assuming he's not been exposed to the Viagra or known anybody or talked about the Viagra before. I've never personally taken any of it. Never had any issues in that department. Never needed to. But from my understanding, like I said during the episode, like, I don't think it, like, it's not like certain other drugs that I've heard, like, I think like ecstasy and a couple other drugs that people have told me, that makes you, or like, I don't know, roofie's more of a sedative or whatever, but it's not like some other drugs that make you like horny, for lack of a better term. They're not other thing that like make you horny and excited and like, oh man, I need to just sexy time. Like when, spoilers if you haven't watched History 4, Close to You, but like in that series, when one of the characters' drinks got spiked with something, we don't know what it got spiked with, but it made him all kinds of horny as fuck. So there was all kinds of just, oh, I'm so hot, let me get naked, oh, I'm gonna touch myself here in this bathtub, and I'm gonna do this, that, and the other, I don't care who's around. So it's like, Viagra don't do that. It just makes the blood flow and make thing go whoo, you know. But thing got a mind of its own. So anybody who has had a penis at any point in life and gone through puberty knows that you don't have to be thinking any kind of sexual thought in the least for it to just want to say hello. Like a stiff wind could blow by and all of a sudden whoop, it's got a mind of its own. So just because it's staying at attention doesn't mean that anything sexual, it doesn't mean you're sexually stimulated in any way, shape, or form. So Viagra, it doesn't make you like sexually excited or I need to do this, that, and the other. It just makes the blood and you just that's all it's doing. So Jean, not really, privy to that information, is thinking the worst, like, oh my god, he's got Viagra. That means he's gonna wanna have sex. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? Where, like, in reality, if Jean hadn't been looking up that stuff and Sib hadn't also saw what he was looking up and then, played into it, Sib, if the Viagra took effect, Sib would have just been like, well, damn, okay. Okay. Either let me go handle this, let me go to the bathroom, let me go to the shower and do something, or let me just stab Jean all damn night in the kidney with this, and whatever. Sorry, baby. I don't know what's happening. It's just don't know. But no, since Gene made this big charade about it, and like, okay, let me Google this, let me do this, okay, I can't let him see this, okay, and then Gene caught on to the charade and played into the charade, then it turned into this whole thing, and it was the most adorable little song and dance that they were doing on the bed once Gene found out, or once Sib found out, and he's like, oh, I'm just so hot, I don't know what I'm doing. And then we're chasing each other around the bed like, calm down, and I'm like, baby, you know Sib is my king of consent. He's not gonna do a damn thing to you unless you sign a contract and it gets notarized and there's 15 witnesses. Like, girl, baby, don't worry, your virginity is safe, your kitty cat's safe, don't worry. But Gene or Sib playing into it and then getting close, and they were just like, he was just like laying on top of him on that chair and just close and all this deep heavy breathing. I'm like, y'all ain't doing nothing, but I'm feeling some type of way. Y'all making me feel some type of way, and I don't know if I should be watching this, but I'm gonna keep watching this because these are the documentaries I'm here for. And then Gene, gets up, pushes him away, pushes him on the bed, and then bitch hops on top. He mounts him, and I'm like, girl, get yours, girl. Yes, girl. And Sib's like, you don't have to do this. It's fine, if you're not ready. And he's like, I need to, show you how I feel. It's like, well, how do you feel? I'm like, I like you. It's like, well, if you're not ready, we don't have to do this. I can wait. If you're not ready, I can wait. And then Gene's like, girl, will you shut the fuck up and just take it? Take it like a thief in the night, okay? Listen to Rihanna and just take it, baby, take it, love me, okay? So that's what he did. He took it like a thief in the night. He flipped it and reversed it, and things. And I'm like, you know what? They didn't even show me a damn thing. Like, they didn't show me any grinding, any thrusting or nothing. And that was one of the hottest scenes I've seen in all of my reacting sessions, okay? Because it's my kind, that I've said a million times, that is the kind of stuff that really excites me. Because, like, yes, seeing skin, that's fantastic. Seeing the gratuitous nudity and like the overt sexuality, sure, that's fine, that's cool, it'll get a hoot and holler out of me. But like, I have always said a million times, I care more about that intimate stuff, that the hand holding, the touching, the cuddling, the caressing, the kissing, the soft, all that kind of stuff. And consent, I love it. Consent is sexy. I've said it a million times over. So the fact that we are in the midst of the throes of passion, like, girl, it is already inside you right now at this point. And Sib is still just laying there like, if you don't want to do this, I can wait. And I'm like, girl, he already pregnant. Like, what are you talking about? You can wait. But still, the fact that he is so adamant and like, look, I love you, I care about you, and I want you to be sure. So if you are not ready, I will wait. Like, girl, my panties like flew out. If I was wearing pants right now, they would have flown out the door, just like, poof. They just spontaneously combusted at that particular point. Like, girl, just take it. Take whatever you need right now. It's fine. Like, Lord. So yes, they didn't show me a damn thing, and it was still like the hottest shit. That was some hot ass shit. Praise Jesus. And then we had the next morning, cute stuff. It's like, oh baby, I just, want to take care of you because you did something for me, and I'm sure it hurt, and I'm sure, this, that, and the other. I'm like, okay, so it's cute. It's cute, y'all. It's cute. And see, this is exactly why I needed to split this episode into 2 separate reaction sessions, because it has already been an hour and 15 minutes that I've been recording this, and I still have 2 other parts to this. So there is no way, shape, or form that I would have been able to shrink down this entire hour-and-a-half episode into 40 minutes. It wasn't gonna happen. So yes, part 2 will be released at some point relatively soon. Hopefully, God, Buddha, Allah, being whoever else up there I started thanking in the middle of their sex scene. But yes, I hope y'all enjoyed. this first part. If you did, you know what to do. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see y'all in part 2. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys.